to mecha designers themselves, how they evolve their practices just as much. So,
so sorry. It does feel like that. It feels like that when you're researching it too. The Killing Joke was written by Alan Moore, who had no intentions. He had no intentions with this book other than shock factor. He has said since he regrets writing it. He was not saying anything profound. He has even said someone should have reined him in, which was the job of editor Len Wein, who, when asked by Moore how he felt about paralyzing Barbara Gordon, he said, cripple the bitch. Not only did he, but she was, most of that book is her being beaten, tortured, posed in some weirdly sexual positions, the rape is implied, and then she's paralyzed. All of this for reasons to lure Batman and Commissioner Gordon to the Joker. Which, can anybody tell me which trope that fits? We haven't talked about it. Fridging! She was absolutely fridged. It is one of the most abhorrent stories written, ever, in any media. And what's worse is there are about 8,000 think pieces and video essays on YouTube as to why it's the most profound thing and why it's so good and why it's a cultural milestone and why every comic book reader should read it. I want to tell you it's my litmus test for whether I'm going to be around a person or not. If someone tells me they liked The Killing Joke, we don't talk. I'm going to assume you're not a safe person to be around. That's how bad this book is. Do not recommend. Please do not go read it.
So I'm Moses Lopez, writer for TalentMarks. Just have a few questions for your name's Alexandria.
Yes.
Hey, would you like to
Yeah, I'm Alexandria Callahan. I am the founder of the Lady Comic Book History Podcast, and I also write comic book reviews and news and everything for Temple Peak.
Awesome. But where do you think this game of comics is right now? Where's it going?
Great question. So for lots of years we've been told the industry is dying, but the existence of the MCU and the DCU have really kind of reinvigorated it. There's actually a lot of really interesting things happening in comics. There's so many new women writers. There's so many just younger writers that are giving us some really wonderful work. There's a new Hawk Girl series written by a female writer that I absolutely love. We're just getting a lot of fresh blood, and I think that's helping create some new stories.
That's very insightful. I noticed a trend in venturing villains into adaptations. I think the returns aren't what they used to be. What do you think about that?
100%. So my thing with adaptations is as long as the characterization remains true, I'm okay with whatever the story decides to do. But unfortunately, too many times now, and it started with Joker. This is going to be a very unpopular opinion because that was a very popular movie. But they gave Joker an origin story that he simply did not have. In fact, most of what they gave him would have fit better with like a Lex Luthor origin story, in an attempt to make them more sympathetic or whatever. And it honestly, it takes away from the character more than it adds to it, I feel.
It was not canonical. Was that?
I get it. I get the idea of just exploring things and everything like that. But the problem is that when those movies become super popular, then you have a shift in the fan base that only know that version. So they go read comics and they get in touch with its origins, and they're like, well, this is terrible. This is nothing like what I saw. And we're like, yeah. Great.
Do you want to plug your Instagram?
Oh, yes, please. Alexandria_Callahan22. Thank you so much.
Yes. And it becomes a beautiful tree. Cole, you lose a point. Specifically Cole, not the team.
We're at LA Comic Con for day 3. About to do these panels.
Too many cycles